So where is this election fight going? I've been talking to some legal authorities, people who are experts on election law. And what they tell me is that Trump has a real but narrow path to victory, a path made narrower by the fact that there's a clock ticking. The burden of proof is on our side to make the case. And you can't just make the case rhetorically, you have to make it legally, meaning consistent with election law. You have to prove that there's enough fraud to make a difference. So it's not enough to show, for example, that 5,000 dead people voted if Biden's margin is 20,000, because that would not be enough to overturn the result anyway. I certainly hope that the Trump team can do this. I have faith in them. I have faith in Sidney Powell. And I don't want the bad guys to get away with it. I don't want the crooks to, you may say, steal this election fair and square. This would be horrific, not just unfair to Trump, not just bad for us, very bad for democracy. But it could happen, and it's part of maturity to think about what then. I do want to say two things. One, we should put aside any kind of foolish talk about starting a third party. I've been hearing some of this, and it's a very bad idea. American politics is fought in teams. We need to bring together the traditional Republicans and the patriots, or the MAGA types. Both need each other. Temperamentally, the two groups are a little different, but they do have many shared values, and only together can they defeat the Democrats and the left. American politics has had more than one party. New parties have come into being, including in the 19th century, the Republican Party, but the Republican Party replaced the Whig Party. So unless you can think of a new party that would incorporate the Republican Party, this idea that we can have a Democratic Party, a Republican Party, say a MAGA party, we can never win that way. So drop that idea. Second point I want to make is that even if we lose, all is not lost. The country is not lost. We should not be immature about this. We should fight in Georgia to hold the Senate. That's very important. We can do a lot of block and tackle. And what I mean is we flip 13 seats in the House. We could have the Senate. We already have 5-4, maybe even 6-3, the court. We can do a lot to tie up a Biden administration if it comes to that. We have a very good chance of winning both houses in the midterm. And to do that, we have to continue to expose the election fraud and work hard to fix the process. The bottom line of it is America's been around for 200 years. It's going to be around a lot longer. It can survive a nincompoop like Biden. So it's not the end of things. We need to hunker down, if that happens, regroup, organize better, make our case better, fix the problems that exist with the system. We are, after all, the custodians of American exceptionalism, of the American experiment itself. So let's not feel that we have lost the war, even if, God forbid, we lose this battle.